Here's a simple hat I created using a technique called Interlocking Crochet. You can find out how to do this technique on interlockingcrochet.com. But it's one of my donation hats, and I thought it turned out pretty cool, so I thought I'd share it how I did it. It's reversible. Turned out really nice. So I wanted to show you quick how to do that. Once you've gone to the Interlocking Crochet website and you learned the interlocking crochet process, this is how you're going to accomplish this hat. We're going to start from the bottom of the hat and work our way up. It was just easier for me to do it that way. So in order to find your size, you're going to create a chain in even numbers, right? Then you're going to join your chain into a ring. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to create your boxes. You're going to do a double crochet in every other stitch to create this ring of boxes. Okay, then when you get to your end, you should have a space in between your last box and this box. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to join that into the top of the chain 3 of the first box. You with me so far? Okay, so then you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how they do all of the rows with a chain 4, because it's the chain 3 and then the 1 for the space. So now you have this ring of boxes. So if you say, for instance, in this example I did 40. So with 40 we should have 20 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 boxes. So when you do an even number, you should have, that's how you can determine how many boxes you're going to have. So when you make your second color, B color, you're going to make that 2 chains smaller, and that will reduce this by 1 box. So for this example, I did a chain of 40. Now I have 20 boxes. In the other one, in your other color, you're going to do a chain of 38, and that should give you 19 boxes, because you need to make the secondary color 1 box smaller. So once you have your 2 rings created, you're going to put the smaller ring inside the larger ring, like so. And then you're going to line these up like that. You're going to line the 2 tails up like that, or 2 chain 4s up. And then you're going to start with your A color and start your interlocking process. And you just go around the box doing your interlocking process. So go to the website, learn how to do the interlocking crochet process. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go from behind, pull it in, do a double crochet in this spot, and that kind of locks it in place. Chain 1, and we're going to go to the next box, do the front. I'm just showing you this really quickly, but once you learn the process, you understand what I'm doing. I'm trying to do this too fast, so I just wanted to show you this quick, and I have a tail in my way here. Alright. And then you'll go through the front. Believe me, once you get this started, it goes really easily, and you can follow the pattern so much easier. Chain 1, and then the front. Because basically all you're doing is you're crocheting into this top ring only, because see, we're locking it together. See? So we're doing a double crochet into the front of this one, and then we do the double crochet pulling the other one into the back. So that's why I said once you learn the process, you'll understand exactly what I'm doing. And then once we get to the end, I'll show you how to join those and continue each row. Okay, so once you get to the end, you should probably end with a back, or depending on your pattern, okay? Because you can, once you know the process, depending on how your pattern goes. But doing it in this fashion, what you need to do is make sure your colors are in the back when you're working it. And then before you join this, you'll need, depending on what your next stitch is going to be, is it going to go into the front or is it going to go into the back? Because you want to make sure that this is in the right direction. Your next color is in the right direction. Once you learn the process, it will make sense. Believe me. I've had to undo rows because this was in the wrong direction when I got to it. So as a common rule of thumb, put it in the back before when you start your row, and put it in the front before you join it. That's doing this zigzag pattern. Okay, so once you get to the end, you're going to join it to the top of your A color, because we're only on the first color. So we join that, we chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it sounds so confusing, but really this is very easy to do. Go to that website, learn the process. It's you'll come up with so many different designs. So like I said, see, now you're on the back color. So this is in the we're done with this. So put it in the back, because we need to go around in the front of this post to do this. So then you just continue following. So now you're going to go next box, do a double crochet, then you chain 1, then you do in the front. See, and then it gets really easy. So basically I'm just going every other box in the front, every other box in the back, pulling the color through. See, so we're going to go, this is the front one, so the next box, so we pull that through and pull that through like that, and then so we're pulling it like that, doing a double crochet. So see, so you have this, so it's interweaving through. So that's what I said. And then when you get to the end, you just pull the color to the direction you need your next stitch to go with that color before you join the row. But make sure you join your row with the same color, and just keep going until you get to the length that you need. I hope that made sense, but it was really easy to do. Once you get going, it's very simple. And then all I did, once I got to the right length of the hat, I made a long tail, I pulled it through, and then I weaved it in and pulled it together. You know, I used an embroidery needle, and I just sewed it through the top and pulled it like a drawstring and pulled it all closed, and then tied it up. See, just pulled it all closed. I just weaved through the end and just pulled it, and it closed it all up into a tight little knot. There's no hole there. It's a nice little hat. And then I added a front post, back post ribbing on the end, and that was it. Very simple. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Maybe I have to redo this video, but once you go and you learn this process on how to do this interlocking crochet, it's so easy. You'll understand exactly what I'm doing. She doesn't do any like this. I just wanted to show you how I did this in a ring like that. And you can make this, it'll become a big long tube. It'll stay, as long as you go in and out, all the way around, because basically that's all you're doing. And then you'll start to see the pattern emerge. See? I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to show you that real quick. So, have a great day.